never happened in any government. Your Excellency, Ekweme, Okutendibo, sir, I don't know what to say. If I say thank you, it will be too common. But I must say thank you. Your Excellency, on behalf of the service.
Okay, permit me to do a quick introduction. Thank you very much for joining us. This is Serious Matters on ONIF TV. I have a series of videos to show you. Please be patient and watch through. These are major reasons why we've got to choose wisely, and verifiable reasons why we've got to vote for Peter Obi. Please do watch this video, share this video with others, let it go viral, let it go extremely viral, let it go viral, and touch the notification button, touch the subscribe button, just comment, make it simple and civil, and there you are helping us to make Nigeria great and take Nigeria back. Well, this is a video of appreciation to the governor of the then, His Excellency, former governor of Anambra State, and now presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi, then when he was in office. Let's watch this video. Continue to watch, and then I will bring you several other videos. I have 3 videos, so you've got to be very patient with me so that we can do that very quickly. Let's continue.
In fact, if it is possible, I will need to say this. But I know that if I do that, you might ask me to pack and get out of government. Because that will be out of character. I want to sincerely thank you, sir. I want to thank you for bringing back smiles on the face of civil servants in Anambra State. You started with the permanent secretary. You started with, you went through changing our offices. Look at the secretariat. That was where we held the National Council on Establishment, the highest meeting of civil servants in Nigeria. And Your Excellency, you were there that day. They said things that even your enemies cannot but acclaim. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. I cannot thank you enough. I can only hope that as we pray that Anambra State will continue to grow with the foundations we have laid. We pray that Anambra State will never see such Holocaust, if I may say so, or Babylonianism, or gangsterism in governance. We will not work on our government. We run out of the offices, we run for cover. But we also cry and say, when will this end?
Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for watching this particular one. This is Serious Matters on ONIF TV, and please do join me as I, of course, the man standing. The man standing. That is Mr. Peter Obi standing, being appreciated for what he did in government back then. And so for those of you who are comparing a Tinubu government and Anambra government, look, these are 2 different states. The federal government was once in Lagos. I hope you know. Lagos used to be the hub, like Nigeria itself. So you can't compare. And even with the limited resources that this man had then, he was able to touch the lives of people. I remember he gave out the land that was allocated to him to a civil servant. I mean, these are verifiable things. Don't tell me that somebody built Lagos. What are you telling me? You know how many governors have come up after then? Why are you not talking about what Ambode did? Why are you not talking about what Ambode did? Did they allow him to come back for 2nd time? No. Why? You can't tell us. Tell us why you will not allow Ambode to come back for 2nd time. Because, just talk to us. Please do join me as I give you the next video. In this particular one, we got this one from a brother obedient from the northern part of Nigeria, Kaduna to be precise. And so he has this to tell us. and I want us to listen properly. I want us
Peter
to listen.
Obi and Ahmed Yusuf decide today to step down. The movement has gone too far to turn back. There's no going back. The movement to take Nigeria back has gone too far to reverse. And they say, oh, they are only just on social media. They used to say it, but are they saying it anymore? Because they can see the movement is for real. They are determined. The young people and some other people that are with them want to take the nation back. Somebody asked you, are you also obedient? Yes, I'm obedient. I'm obedient. Oh, but you can't be obedient when you're from Kaduna State. Oh, I've suffered. We have suffered. Then I should be allowing Kaduna State. Oh no, you're from the north, you're from the north. What has that done to me? I just want to see a new Nigeria. If the Igbo man has the answer, Peter Obi, I am going to support him because we've tried our northern brothers. What did we get? Death, poverty. Come and see how our people are poor in the north. So let's allow these Igbo, and they are very adventurous people. Igbos are in Kano, they are in Sokoto, they are all over the place. They're the ones that are very creative, very innovative. They are risk takers. They're able to go and do business anywhere. That's why we need somebody like Peter Obi. Where Nigeria is now, we need a shrewd business person. We need a smart business person. Some people are saying why we don't want Peter Obi is because he's too stingy. Yes, Nigeria, you need a stingy leader that will not put money in his own pocket, but a person that will know how to administer our God-given resources, so that all this stealing, this embezzlement, where one person will steal money and fill up a whole warehouse and people are dying of hunger. So we need somebody like Peter Obi that has a proven record of how to manage accountability, and that's why somebody like Peter is the kind of person we need. His running mate is Ahmed Yusuf. Ahmed Yusuf is also another young, shrewd person that understands about cutting cost of governance, understands about the need to build a new Nigeria. So let's join this movement and make it happen. Anybody that is fighting this movement, you are an enemy to Nigerians.
That's true. If you are fighting the obedient movement, you are an enemy to Nigeria. The message is clear. Please don't go away. I still have 2 other videos to show you. Now, in my next video, I'm going to show you a reaction of one of the spokesperson of the Labour Party presidential campaign council, Kenneth Okonkwo, to, you know, the talks around the resignation, the conviction of the former DG presidential campaign council of Labour Party, Dr. Donyi Okukwe. We're going to see his reaction to that. Let's see that, because a lot of reactions have trailed, you know, this particular one. Let's hear his reaction to this.
The law is that you won't collect more than 5 million in cash. Get the point? So each month he collects any money more than 5 million in cash, he has offended.
Yeah, but why did he have to collect it in cash in any case? But why did he have to collect it in cash? I don't understand.
You have just brought me to the issue while we are talking that PDP is very incompetent. Because that happened in PDP regime.
Yes.
You can imagine a party that could not even educate its officers at that level, the legal implications of what they are doing. Donyi Okukwe is not a lawyer. That is why the judge is saying, sorry, ignorance of the law is not an excuse. He's not a lawyer. Kenneth Okonkwo is. PDP could not even educate its officers at that high level. That is why people should avoid the living of the PDP. Jesus Christ warned his disciples, avoid the living of the Pharisees. Everybody should avoid anything that has to do with such a party that is so incompetent and so incoherent in the implementation of its policies. That's why Okukwe got into problem. You hired people, you do not train them on the consequences of the law. You gave them cash yourself, they simply accepted it. They did what you told them to do by law and by the authority of the president, and then you are bringing them to law. But it's important we point out this. EFCC has been so quick in doing this. Ebola Tinubu carried bullion van in cash at the eve of an election publicly. And the EFCC has not even had the temerity of investigating that and asking him questions. Do you know what he used bullion van for? Tinubu has openly confessed what he uses it for. He said to his followers Power is not served a la carte. Power is not served in a restaurant during breakfast. You fight for it at all costs. You snatch it, you grab it, you run with it. What do you fight for? What do you grab? Ballot boxes. That's what he uses the bullion van for. The cash, openly. Nobody has even investigated that. And APC had the temerity of choosing such a man to be the APC presidential candidate.
So based on what
don't you think
saying,
it's time that he resigns?
Well, it's not.
Well, thank you very much. That is it. Nobody has questioned Tinubu on that incident of 2 bullion vans driving into his house on an eve of an election day. Oh, come on. Come on. Let's watch this video again. Watch it again and again and again. Then think. Before you even drop your comments, you are free. Drop your comment, but then make it simple and simple. I have a last video on this particular segment to go. Let's listen to the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi, making, corrections and also giving us reasons why we should vote very wisely this time around. Let's listen to him.
Night. But in doing so, when they were reading, they always said I left 75 billion. I always like to correct it whenever people say that. We didn't borrow because I saw when they talked about we didn't borrow from the bank and no bond was issued, nobody clapped because it was bad business for most people here. We didn't borrow because we know it would be difficult for us to pay back. Some states are borrowing because they can pay back. But for me, the reason why we didn't borrow is that we needed to first, I always tell people always say, what is your greatest achievement in Anambra State? I always say to them, bringing civility and order in governance. It is not about infrastructure. It's not about infrastructure. It's not about this or that. The bringing order in governance is more critical. Some of you might not know that the greatest problem we face is not just corruption, but even indiscipline and irresponsibility of office holders. There's nowhere in the world you see somebody who is supposed to be a custodian of the law breaking the law consistently, except in this country. Because he makes sure he jumps the queue if other people are queuing. He makes sure he does everything that is wrong. So for me, doing that was the most critical thing. Let me plead with all of you this night. Whenever people talk about you, all of you are going to good schools. I always have friends like you who tell me about Singapore and this and that. And what I tell them that if you go to Singapore, and that's the only example I'll use, the best people are in government. The best brain is in government. I plead with all of you, as you enjoy and do whatever you do in your good office and everything, please do not leave governance to the least in the society.
Wow, wow, wow. What a great conclusion on this particular one. Please and please, in all your decision, in whatever you do, whatever you think about the coming election, please don't leave governance to the least in the society. Please do share our videos with others. Drop your comment, make them simple and simple. My name is Olukunle Abrams. Please do enjoy this video and enjoy the rest of the day again. Bye-bye.